March 2025 is packed with some of the most exciting game releases of the year. Whether you're into fast-paced action RPGs, deep strategy games, or even cozy life sims, there's something for everyone. In this video, we're breaking down some of the most anticipated games of March 2025, along with their release dates and platforms. With that out of the way, let's get started. Split Fiction. From the creators of It Takes Two, Split Fiction is a co-op action-adventure that throws sci-fi and fantasy into one unpredictable experience. You play as Mio and Zoe, two authors with completely different storytelling styles, now trapped inside their own creations. Their worlds collide in real time, shifting between genres and blending platforming, combat, and puzzle solving in ways that keep things exciting and fun. The game supports local and online co-op, with full cross-platform compatibility. And just like in It Takes Two, the game features the Friends Pass system that allows you to invite a friend to play for free, even if they don't own the game. Split Fiction is set to release on March 6th, 2025, and will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remaster. Suikoden 1 and 2 are some of the most beloved RPGs of all time, so it's only fitting that they're getting a remaster in an era full of classic re-releases. These two games take place in the same world but tell separate stories. While each story stands on its own, they share characters and events that tie them together. The gameplay features three distinct battle systems. There's turn-based combat with a 6-character party, large-scale army battles that play out like strategy games, and one-on-one duels where reading your opponent's moves is key. On top of that, you can recruit up to 108 characters, many of whom can join your party, while others help expand your base of operations. The remaster updates the original pixel art with enhanced backgrounds, redrawn character portraits, and improved battle effects. It also adds fast-forwarding, conversation logs, and autosave, making the experience smoother than ever. The sound design has also been completely reworked, bringing a little more depth to the world. The game is scheduled for launch on March 6th, 2025 on PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC. FragPunk. At first glance, FragPunk might seem like just another 5v5 hero shooter, but it throws in a unique twist with its ever-changing gameplay mechanics. You pick from a roster of heroes, each with their own abilities and playstyle, and battle it out in short, high-intensity rounds. The gunplay features a variety of weapons, from standard rifles to more experimental designs, letting you customize your approach to combat. But what really sets FragPunk apart is its shard card system. Players earn shards by getting kills, assists, and completing objectives. These can then be spent to activate power-up cards that apply game-changing effects for the next round. One match, your team might have double jumps; the next, your bullets could be chaining lightning between enemies. You never know what each round will bring, forcing teams to rethink their approach constantly. Visually, FragPunk has a pretty similar aesthetic to Valorant, but with a more vibrant and stylized approach. And with fast-paced matches lasting just a few minutes, it's designed to keep the action moving. FragPunk is set to launch March 6th, 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. Two Point Museum. If you loved playing 2 Point Hospital or 2 Point Campus, then you'll probably love 2 Point Museum. This business simulation game lets you design and manage your own museums, shaping exhibits around different themes, whether it's prehistoric fossils, deep-sea creatures, or even supernatural artifacts. But curating the perfect museum isn't just about decoration. You'll need to send out expeditions to uncover rare artifacts and historical treasures. These trips can be unpredictable. Staff might stumble into tar pits, face aggressive wildlife, or even go missing, turning your search for exhibits into an unexpected disaster. And for those who prefer complete creative freedom, the game also features a sandbox mode, allowing you to build and manage your museum without the constraints of the main campaign. 2 Point Museum is set to release on March 4th, 2025, and will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC.
Tell your friends, bring your family, after all!
Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed Shadows is getting a lot of attention, both good and bad. On one hand, it has the potential to be one of the best Assassin's Creed games. But on the other hand, Ubisoft has a history of repetitive gameplay loops. microtransaction-heavy progression systems, and questionable design choices that have worn down players' trust over the years. At this point, it's no exaggeration to say this game could make or break Ubisoft's future in the next few years. And whether it delivers or disappoints, there's no denying that Shadows has people talking. The game takes place in feudal Japan, a setting fans have been asking for years. It features dual protagonists, Naoi, a skilled shinobi specializing in stealth, and Yasuke, a samurai who relies on sheer power. Gameplay offers a mix of stealth and open combat, letting players choose their approach. It also introduces new mechanics like the observe system, new stealth-specific movements, and distinct combat styles for each character. Visually, Shadows is shaping up to be one of the best-looking Assassin's Creed games to date, with impressive environmental detail and improved lighting. Shadows is set to launch March 20th, 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox, PC via Steam, and Mac. Atomfall. From the developers of Sniper Elite and Zombie Army, Atomfall is a survival action game set in an alternate 1960s Britain inspired by the real-life Windscale nuclear disaster. You play as a survivor waking up in a quarantine zone in northern England 5 years after the disaster. With no memory of what happened, you'll have to explore, scavenge, and uncover the dark secrets hidden within this irradiated wasteland. You'll encounter mutated creatures, rogue military factions, and even cults, all trying to claim what's left of the region. The gameplay focuses on exploration, scavenging, crafting, and combat. Resources are scarce, so you'll have to craft makeshift weapons and decide how to approach each encounter. You can go in aggressively, or complete the game without taking a life by using non-lethal methods. The open-ended world lets you explore different regions at your own pace, with choices that shape the story and open up different objectives. The art style blends folk horror and retrofuturism, creating a haunting but strangely beautiful take on post-nuclear Britain. Atomfall launches March 27, 2025 on PlayStation 5, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via Steam. The first Berserker, Khazan. From the developers of Dungeon Fighter Online, Khazan is a hardcore action RPG set 800 years before the events of the original game. Players step into the shoes of Khazan, the legendary general of the Pel-Los Empire, who, after overcoming death, embarks on a quest to uncover the truth behind his downfall and seek vengeance on those responsible. The game draws inspiration from titles like Dark Souls and Sekiro, offering challenging combat that requires precise timing and strategy. Players will need to master a deep combat system, utilizing a variety of weapons and skills to overcome foes. Visually, Khazan features 3D cell animation graphics, delivering comic-inspired visuals. The game is scheduled for release on March 27th, 2025, and will be available on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. Inzoi. If you've ever wondered what a next-gen Sims game could look like, Inzoi might be the answer. This open-world life simulation game pushes the genre forward with hyper-realistic visuals, a dynamic world, and deep character customization. Seriously, it's literally the Sims game on steroids. The game offers extensive customization options, letting you fine-tune everything from body shape and clothing to personality traits. The world itself features a dynamic weather system, NPCs with complex routines, and evolving relationships that change based on your interactions. You can also build and design homes, customizing everything from furniture placement to structural details. And if you love capturing memories, Inzoi features a photo mode and cinematic cutscenes that highlight major life events in dramatic detail. You can even drive your car, GTA style. With how good this game looks, Inzoi might just be the first real competitor to a franchise that's dominated the genre for decades. And that's a good thing because life sims have needed an evolution for a while now. Inzoi enters early access on March 28, 2025, starting on PC, with console versions planned for a later date. The KF series is back, aiming to push its signature intensity and gore even further. Set 70 years after KF2, the Z outbreak has escalated even further, with Horzine's bioengineered monstrosities now more advanced and deadlier than ever. You play as a member of Nightfall, a rebel group fighting to stop the horrors unleashed by Horzine's experiments. The game retains its 6-player co-op mode, now with full crossplay support, so you can team up with friends no matter what platform they're on. There's also a single-player mode, letting you take on the Nightmare solo. The game promises a more intense combat experience with the Meat 2 system, which aims to enhance gore, dismemberment, and persistent blood effects. KF3 is set to launch March 25th, 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Sugardew Island, your cozy farm shop. If you love farming sims, but want something cozy with a shop management twist, Sugardew Island might be just what you're looking for. In this game, you run a farm shop, growing crops, caring for animals, and crafting products to sell to the island's forest folk. But there's more than just farming. Your goal is to restore balance to the island by fulfilling special requests from the Harmony Tree, slowly bringing the environment back to life. The game combines farming, shopkeeping, and resource gathering. You can grow plants, upgrade your store, gather materials, take care of animals, and customize your home and character. There's even a negotiation system for selling your goods, so if you're good at haggling, you might make some extra cash. With its colorful art style and relaxed atmosphere, Sugardew Island feels like a pretty good game for fans of Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. The game launches on March 7th, 2025 for PC via Steam, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and PS4, with an Xbox Series release coming shortly after. AI Limit. If you're looking for a challenging, skill-based single-player action RPG with deep combat mechanics and a futuristic setting, AI Limit might be for you. You play as Arisa, a blader with extraordinary regenerative abilities, exploring the last human city Havenswell to uncover the mysteries behind civilization's downfall. Combat is all about precision, rewarding well-timed parries and dodges to defeat enemies. You'll wield a variety of weapons, including one-handed swords, dual blades, and greatswords, each with unique stances and special attacks. A key mechanic is the sync system, which boosts your damage output as you land consecutive attacks. Certain abilities, such as weapon arts, consume sync, adding a layer of strategy to how you approach combat. Visually, the game blends cyberpunk and dystopian aesthetics with a world filled with mechanical enemies, abandoned cities, and detailed combat animations. AI Limit is scheduled for launch on March 27th, 2025 on PlayStation 5 and PC.
Will of your heart and embark on your own journey.
Wanderstop. Wanderstop is a narrative-driven game about change, healing, and making tea. But it's more than just your typical cozy game. With its thought-provoking atmosphere, it offers a unique take on storytelling and personal reflection. You play as Alta, a former champion fighter who, after years of battle, walks away from her old life and finds herself running a tea shop in a magical forest. As travelers come and go, you'll brew tea, listen to their stories, and maybe find a little healing of your own along the way. The gameplay revolves around tea making and personal connections. You'll cultivate ingredients, blend unique teas, and serve them to travelers, each with their own struggles and perspectives. Your choices impact how their stories unfold, making every interaction feel meaningful. Through Alta's journey, the game explores themes of trauma, recovery, and finding joy in the present moment. The game is set to release on March 11th, 2025 for PlayStation 5 and PC via Steam.
Running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Atelier Yumia, the alchemist of memories in the envisioned land. Atelier Yumia is a single-player action RPG that blends exploration, alchemy, and fast-paced combat. You play as Yumia Liesfeld, an alchemist searching for the lost history of the Aladician Empire, where alchemy was once thriving but is now considered taboo. In this game, you can gather materials from the environment and craft powerful items through alchemical synthesis, which play a key role in both progressing the story and aiding in battle. Combat is fast and action-oriented, letting you control one character at a time while seamlessly switching between party members. Each character brings unique skills to the battlefield, and the items you craft can be used strategically to gain the upper hand in fights. The game also features a building system, allowing you to construct bases in the field, offering customization options and advantages during exploration. Atelier Yumia is set to launch on March 21st, 2025 for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Bleach, Rebirth of Souls. Rebirth of Souls builds on past Bleach fighting games, offering a fresh take on its intense sword combat in a 3D arena fighter. At its core, the combat system emphasizes strategy and timing, where a single well-placed strike can shift the tide of battle. Characters can also achieve an awakening, such as Shikai, Bankai, or Resurrection, enhancing their actions and increasing the effectiveness of their techniques. The game features multiple modes, including a story mode, where players can relive key moments from Bleach, covering arcs from Ichigo Kurosaki's journey as a substitute Soul Reaper to the conclusion of the Arrancar arc. There's also a secret story mode, offering deeper character insights and pivotal moments that shaped their pasts. Lastly, the game includes online and offline multiplayer, letting you challenge friends or take on players worldwide. Rebirth of Souls is set to release on March 21st, 2025 for PlayStation 4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
貴様が死神になるのだ。
And that's a wrap on some of the most anticipated games coming in March 2025. As always, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.